Hello. Today we are going to construct congruent segments. Now, we know that congruent means that pretty much things are the same. So we're going to construct segments that are congruent to, I've drawn 4 different ones on this paper. You may have anyone on yours. And you'll notice I have 4 lines down here. Let's say I want to be able to find a certain measure of length of these segments that are the same as these. I want to make them congruent, or as congruent as they possibly can, right? A lot of times, if we're going for supreme accuracy, most of us would probably just jump and straight use a ruler like this and just go, oh, that's that long, so I can just put a dot over there and say it's that long, and that's close enough, right? But, every once in a while, sometimes accuracy comes at a premium. And we want to be as precise as possible. A lot of times you see people doing this with maps. I always remember seeing pirate movies. All of a sudden, everyone's always carrying over a map, and a little device that kind of looks like that is always in the screen. This is a compass. And what a compass is, well, it helps us draw little arcs, and I'll show you that in a second. Most people create designs with circles. And it just spins around. What a compass does a great job of doing is it is a very accurate measurer of distance. Let me show you. See, it opens up, and you notice that no matter what I do to it, it stays the same length. It's always that long. So let's say, for example, let's say I was looking at a map, and I had a legend. You get the legends on the bottom that say that the distance from here to here is 5 miles. So I'm like, okay, distance from there to there is 5 miles. So I'm going to open up my compass, the pencil into one end, and the non-pencil into another. Bang, bang. Okay. So if I was going to look at a map, I would know that 5 miles would be that far apart. Now, we can use our fingers, get kind of close, but this sucker, our fingers move. This thing doesn't. So let's say I was moving down, and this was like, let's say there was a street, and I wanted to know where the 5-mile point was. I'm running a 10-mile race, and I know where the turnaround point is. I don't know, something like that. Well, I have the distance right here in my fingers. All I would have to do is we start the race here, and 5 miles away is, well, it's always going to be wherever my pencil is. And if I draw a little arc, all of a sudden I can realize that, oh, shoot, the distance from this end to that end, that's got to be the same as that, because my compass doesn't move. See, it's still the same distance. Dead on. And what I've done by doing that, by just using my compass as a way to measure a distance, I have, without even realized it, created, let me rephrase, constructed 2 segments that are congruent. And I could do that for other ones as well. I could say, oh, look, now I'm going for the small one. Draw a little arc there. And I can do it for the red and the purple one as well. Very simple. Perfect for finding distances.